Hello and welcome to our candidate interview series. My name is Robin Swan and I'm the Director of Government Affairs for the Winter Park Chamber of Commerce. This series allows us to hear from the candidates participating in our virtual political mingle, July 29th, where you, our guests, can learn more about the candidates and vote in a straw poll. Today we are pleased to welcome Congresswoman Stephanie Murphy. She is running for re-election to the United States House of Representatives, serving District 7. Congresswoman Murphy, welcome. Thank you for joining us.
It's great to be with you.
So I'm going to ask you 3 questions. They're the same 3 questions each of the candidates have answered. And the first is, what is your primary motivation for running again for this position?
My primary motivation and what my campaign is about is jobs, security, and opportunity. I really want to help our community, especially our small businesses, survive and recover from this economic crisis that's been caused by COVID-19 and find a way to diversify our local economy to create more and better paying jobs. You know, I want to be able to secure the future for our children and grandchildren by ending gun violence and combating climate change and standing against Russia and China's attempts to attack our democracy. And then finally, on the opportunity front, I believe that working families in Central Florida should have the opportunity to get ahead with access to top-notch education and job training, having access to affordable and quality healthcare. And they should have the ability to start or grow their own business without needless government red tape or regulations. Because I know that together we have the ability to build a stronger economy for everyone.
Great. And how are you uniquely qualified to continue serving in this position?
You know, I have a really strong record of putting people over politics and just getting things done on behalf of my community. You know, I'm not afraid to stand up to my own party when they're wrong or to work with the Trump administration when we find common ground. I've been invited to the White House over a half dozen times, and the president asked me to serve on his commission to restart our national economy. And I'm proud that I've been consistently rated one of the most independent and most effective members of Congress. And I really think those two things go hand in hand. The ability to be independent and work in a bipartisan way has enabled me to be effective, especially in a divided government. I'm also a former national security specialist at the Department of Defense and a former businesswoman. So as we look to restart our economy after this pandemic, I'll be able to push back against adversaries like China and Russia, and then bring with me real world experiences to the job. And I think it makes me a better legislator to have that background both in business and national security.
Great. And our final question, if re-elected, how do you hope to positively affect the position and your constituency?
Well, I promise to keep putting Florida first. And during this pandemic, my office has helped over 1,000 constituents deal with everything from SBA loans, unemployment benefits, Social Security benefits, VA benefits, you name it. We have been shoulder to shoulder with our community, trying to make sure that they get access to the resources that they've earned. I'm really proud of the work that I've done because I've always believed in the service part of public service. And through all of this, I believe that my job starts by listening. And so I've held numerous town halls, listening sessions, coffees with your congresswoman, roundtables, and more. I think that, you know, in order to best represent this community, I have to start by listening, and that those outlets allow me that opportunity to hear from my constituents. And then I take what I hear at those public events and I try to get them done in our nation's capital, because that's what you pay me to do, is to get things done on your behalf and on behalf of this community. And so that's how I'm going to continue to keep fighting for Central Florida, because I want to continue to fight to make it a stronger, better, and more prosperous community.
Wonderful. Well, again, thank you very much for joining us today, Congresswoman Murphy.
It's great to be with you. Thanks for having me.
Absolutely. And we look forward to seeing you on July 29th as well. And that's the virtual political mingle to our viewers on Wednesday, July 29th from 6 to 7:30. We also want to use this opportunity to thank our political mingle sponsors. Presenting sponsor is Charter Communications. Supporting sponsor is the University of Central Florida. So to our viewers, our guests, please join us. Register online on our website. That's winterpark.org. Thank you, and we'll see you July 29th.